Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. So the other day, the New York Knicks went on record to say that they were extremely interested in trading for Karl Towns this upcoming NBA offseason. Now, I'm sure when you heard that yourself, you probably thought the same thing as me, like, how the heck do the New York Knicks really pull this off? And if you ask me, it's not very likely, but at the same time, I'm not one of those people, especially when it comes to the NBA, to say that this could never happen, because I never thought Kevin Durant could join the Golden State Warriors. I never thought a billion different scenarios out there, man. It's like, there's so, especially this past offseason, like, so many, like, switch-ups, Russell Westbrook going to the Houston Rockets, Paul George demanding a trade to the Clippers, like, so many crazy things happen in the NBA every single year. So, Karl Towns going to the New York Knicks, it would need to be like the pitch-perfect scenario for it to even be considered to happening. So, I was thinking, okay, like what would that scenario be? I think, for one, the Timberwolves would have to end this season just horribly, horribly bad. I think, number two, the New York Knicks would need to get a high draft pick to trade away, which they definitely will. And I think number three is that Karl Towns would need to not only wind up not playing in Minnesota anymore, but he has some sort of like, shelled up love for the city of New York, the state of New York, I should say New York City, you know what I'm saying, man. That he's just like, I want to play for this franchise. I want to make this franchise absolutely on top of the Eastern Conference. So I think if all that stuff were to happen, and he said he would only play over there, then maybe you could see some sort of trade happening. Plus, before we take a look at the trade here that I came up with, I asked you guys on Twitter to think of some trades, and it was a bloodbath, man. Like, I've never seen so much arguing. Just anytime somebody posted a trade, for good reason too, man, people would just be like, no, the Timberwolves would never do that. Now, I think about that, though, and I think about how trades very often are never, like, mutually great for both sides. There's usually one winner, one loser, at least more so than others, right? Prime example is Pau Gasol. He got traded to the Lakers for Kwame Brown and his chubby younger brother, who ended up being Marc Gasol, though, that ended up being a really good player, but in hindsight, it's like, that's easy to say. Kevin Garnett got traded to the Boston Celtics for Al Jefferson, another good player. Was definitely not Kevin Garnett. Kevin Love, I'm using Minnesota Timberwolves examples right here, guys, got traded over to the Cavaliers for Andrew Wiggins, which at the time, it's like, yeah, Wiggins looked like he was going to be great, wasn't very good up until this season right here. So even that trade, it's like, you just never really know what players are going to end up being like, right? So the trade that I came up with, keep in mind, as you guys probably saw over here on the roster, RJ Barrett is not included. The reason is because the Timberwolves, they would not have interest in this guy. They already got Wiggins. They got Covington. They got Josh Okogie. They got Jerry Culver. They would not have a spot for RJ Barrett to play in. So I gave up some other assets instead of RJ just for rotational purposes. Just didn't really make much sense. So listen to the trade, man. Like I said, it's not a 100% fair trade. But for the sake of doing the video, this is kind of what I came up with. Before I look at this right here, man, just so I know that you guys are a supporter and stuff, you ain't gonna hate on me too bad, please drop a like on this video, guys. Please help me drown out the haters. I know people are gonna be mad about the trade, but that's just, you know, how it is when it comes to the NBA. The trade I did was Karl Towns for Julius Randle, Mitchell Robinson, Kevin Knox, Dennis Smith Jr., this year's first-round draft pick, which is definitely gonna be a top 5 pick, and a 2022, since you cannot trade consecutive draft picks. Now, you could even argue, you know, maybe a 2024 draft pick and a 2026. You could definitely argue that, and I would not be against you whatsoever. But I think from this standpoint, you know, the Timberwolves, they can themselves Dennis Smith Jr., who his rookie season looked great. Last year, I think he was okay. Hopefully, he can turn things around on a new team. Julius Randle, you know, maybe he just isn't good in New York. He was good last year. Kevin Knox is still promising. Mitchell Robinson, I think, is going to be one of the better big guys in years to come. And they get 2 draft picks, which is going to be great. So, yeah, and the New York Knicks, of course, get Karl Towns. But the point of this video here, man, is to do a rebuild. We want to see what we can do with this team here and really see if we can save this New York Knicks franchise. So we are currently in the 2020 NBA offseason, and look at the rest of the team. You know, Marcus Morris' contract's up. RJ Barrett's still on a rookie deal. All these guys' contracts are pretty much up. So I think for this season, you know, Karl Towns, you're going to have to kind of realize with him, just say, like, hey, man, like, 2020 offseason's not all that strong. So this season, we're going to kind of coast, maybe do a little low-key tank out there, because they're going to have this next year's draft pick, because, you know, they can't trade consecutive draft picks, and they also got the Mavericks draft pick, too. But yeah, so we're just going to kind of go with like coast things out there. I'm going to go ahead and fire David Fizdale, because for one, he's not even the coach of the team anymore, so I don't know why 2K doesn't update their coaches, and two, got to find ourselves a better head coach. that can coach this man. And I kind of like the idea of Logan Schmidt because he got a perimeter-centric, which Karl Towns, the way he's been shooting three-pointers, would be absolutely great. Go Jason Kidd on the New York Knicks. That would be interesting. More of a pace and space system, which might work out better for like RJ, using kind of what he utilizes out there. So yeah, I think I might actually go with Jason Kidd. He did pretty solid for the Milwaukee Bucks for like, wasn't like a season or something like that before he got fired. But regardless, we'll try him out. Has he coached? Yo, I thought that was Jason Kidd for a second. Okay, they look like they could actually be brothers. All right, let's go to the NBA draft. So yeah, we're not going to have a first round pick. At least we shouldn't. If I did this correctly, I think I did. Yeah, I think we're having a second round pick or something like that. Yeah, we got the 45th pick in the draft. But this year, really our big focus point is that we cannot go out there and we cannot draft, or we cannot give out bitch-ass contracts, man. We just can't do it. Like, we got to save things up. Because that's the thing about Karl Towns is that you get him there first, that could be the first domino, a mini domino effects to happen, where it's like, all right, you might get a guy like Giannis or whoever else is in that free agent class saying, yo, I want to play with Cat. And that's kind of your gold there, man. Let's go with Trenton Watford. Why not? Best available. He got a 7'3" wingspan, best available. So yeah, we'll get him up on the team. And we'll probably give out, it's probably going to be a similar circumstance to last year, where it's like we just kind of give out a whole bunch of, yeah, these one-year contracts. So Bobby Portis, 1 year. I'll accept it. Taj Gibson, come on back to the team. Alfred Payton, 1-year deal. Reggie Bullock, Wayne Ellington, all these guys. You can come back and be part of the rotation. Next year, you're probably gone. Next year, you're definitely probably should be gone. But we'll see how things go. Ivan Rabb, Kadeem Allen, Damian Dotson. I'll give all these guys the qualifying offer, but I'm not going to give them any large contracts because that's just not where we're at as a team. Now, as far as this free agency period goes, yeah, really the only guy I could see myself really wanting is Anthony Davis. Actually, in my Lakers rebuild I did yesterday, AD ended up going to the New York Knicks. It was kind of by my mistake, but regardless, that's kind of where we're at with that. So yeah, let's go ahead and get ourselves probably like a 1-year point guard. Like Reggie Jackson for a year. I mean, for $12 million, that's actually not a bad buy right there. Yeah, we'll give him the 1-year, $13 million contract. I wouldn't mind getting Marcus Morris back. Mirotic, if we could convince him to come back from overseas, that would actually be a nice player to have alongside. I probably could give him a little bit more money though, to have alongside Karl Towns, like floor spacing wise. So I think, yeah, we're going to I guess we'll round rights on Marcus Morris. Man, do I have to round some more rights here? Nope, still not enough right there. Okay, Damian Dotson I actually kind of want to get back. All right, I guess I have to round rights on those guys. So who would I rather have? Do I want Reggie Jackson or Nikola Mirotic? I think I'll probably just go with Reggie. Like, he's not a great point guard, man. Come on, I'm a Pistons fan. You all know that. But he's somebody for this season, right? And that's really all that matters about that. So we'll get him to be our starter. Somebody that can get the ball to Karl Towns. And yeah, let's go ahead and fill out the rest of the roster. So it looks like we actually can still go for Marcus Morris. He might actually start at power forward. Once again, not a guy that I want to give a large contract to. Like, once again, a 1-year deal. I'll give you this right there and see if he signs up for that. There we go. Center-wise, going to need a backup center. So Meyers Leonard would be fine for a season. There we go. We got him signed up. Melo would actually low-key be cool if he didn't want so much damn money, man. Like, come on, Melo. Come on, man. Yeah, he's insulted by the New York Knicks offer. Fair enough. You're having a pretty good season in real life. I guess, is there any, like, young dudes that we want to maybe, like, try out? Let's go to all positions. Just kind of see who's, like, down here a bit. Nobody really. These are dudes I've never even heard of. Devon Dotson. Wrong Dodson. Cassius Stanley, I see. Is that Brian Bowen, or Bruce Bowen the second? Okay, yeah. I'm going to go ahead, guys, and do my training camps real quick. Team's not going to be good this season, but it doesn't really need to be. Plus, even if we have that next year's draft pick, because I wonder if that draft pick we could trade away, because like it's like a season later. I don't really know how all that works with the Stephen trade rules, but regardless, man, gonna do my training camps and simulate 2 at the beginning of the regular season. Okay, so here is the team going into the beginning of the regular season, and honestly speaking, man, it's not that bad. Like, for not really going for any big names outside trading for Cat, I think we did a pretty good job here. So we got Reggie, we got RJ, we got Marcus, Bobby Portis going to the 4 spot, goes up to an 8-2 overall, which is great. Cat at the center. In the bench unit, we got Taj Gibson, Alfred Payton. Frank Ntilikina, I'm actually putting at the shooting guard spot. I actually really like the idea of him right there, focusing solely on just playing defense and kind of becoming like Andre Roberson of the NBA, of the New York Knicks, I should say, but maybe being able to shoot a little bit better. He was 30% from 3 last year, so I know for a fact that's better than Roberson's ever done. So let's go with his attributes just to make sure he's like somewhat decent at that. 78 overall. So yeah, he can definitely knock it down. We got Meyers Leonard, then we got some other guys out there too, just in case. But yeah, I honestly think this team could make the playoffs in the Eastern Conference just by itself. System proficiency, we got a 3.5-star or 3-star pace and space system. See if anything looks a bit better. Not really, so we'll go with pace and space. All right, first season. Let's see how we do, guys. So let's go ahead and simulate it. Okay, so we're at the end of the regular season, a record of 47-34, which is actually phenomenal, man. Like, that shows other free agents that this team could just be that next piece away from really contending in the Eastern Conference. One more game against the Cleveland Cavaliers. First, a W on the season. MVP is Giannis Antetokounmpo. We got James Wiseman, Rookie of the Year. Schroeder, 6th man. Doc Rivers, Coach of the Year. Okay, All-NBA first. We got Cat making the All-NBA second, and there is the All-NBA third team. Rest of the stats for you guys to see. And yeah, we are 4th seed, guys. New York Knicks, 4th seed in the Eastern Conference. Just got to get Cat on the team, man. All right, player stats. So Cat, 26 points, 12 rebounds, 5 assists. He shot 46% from 3, man. We got RJ Barrett at about 20 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. Reggie Jackson, not bad numbers. Like, ideally, I would actually like to use Reggie Jackson as a 6th man if he would sign for a pretty cheap contract, but we're definitely not going to consider him if he wanted a lot of money, and he keeps us from signing another big name out there. So, or should I say a big name, because he's not another big name, right? But here we go. First round, we do have the Orlando Magic. Maybe we'll even surprise some people and get to the second round here. Simulate round. See how this goes. And we got a tied series. Okay, we down 2-1. Not looking good. 3-1. Well, we got a playoff win, so that's something to be happy about, I guess. But, yeah, I guess the experience just not quite there. RJ Barrett actually played abysmal, man. 6 for 21. Taj Gibson was nice. Reggie Jackson was decent. But yeah, we just got destroyed. We got destroyed in the first round by the Magic. It is what it is. It wasn't about this season. This was just a little coast, man. Just a little coast to get us to the promised lands and just see what this team could possibly be capable of. We got the Lakers win the championship. No surprises there. Atlanta Hawks got to the Eastern Conference Finals. That's a bit surprising, I suppose. But here we go. Staff signing. We should have Jason Kidd signed up for quite some time here. And yeah, we got him for 3 more years. Not going to switch him up or anything. Let's go to the NBA draft. Now, we do have that Mavericks draft pick. I did not see what their actual record was. So there's a chance we have a pretty good draft pick here. And we do. We have the 9th pick in the draft. Wow, okay. Now, I'm kind of like considering maybe trading it away. But I don't want to like screw things up where I might be able to actually package both of these together and trade up for a guy that was drafted higher. Because I don't really want to trade for a contract, right? Now, a rookie contract, that would actually be pretty cool if we could trade both, like all these just for one other guy. Marcus Smart, yeah, I don't really want him. Derek Favors, no idea who that is. All right, like, these are not great trades, I ain't gonna lie. Not great trades at all. I think we're probably better off just kind of doing our thing and drafting some players. Yeah, those were all pretty much trash. So yeah, let's go ahead and just see who's available. Because the good thing, too, is that we can get, like, 2 hopefully good rotational players out of this, right? We got Jalen Johnson, Greg Brown III, Scotty Barnes, Jair Williams. Oh, yo, gotta go with Wade. Gotta go with Zaire Wade right here. That is cool, man. Okay, we got him signed up for the 9th pick in the draft. Might have been a bit of a reach, but I don't really care. Iboya Dianco Badgie. Okay, I'm going to call you Badgie, I think. But he got 7'9" wingspan, 7'1". Yeah, that's definitely a bit of an upgrade from Meyers Leonard, I would say. And he's the best available. Let's get him with that pick. There we go. 2 guys on the team that can hopefully play for us this season. Zaire. Okay, they're both 74 overalls. We'll see how that works out. Team player options. RJ back. Ignis Brazdeikis. Bring him back. Trenton Watford. I'll let him walk away. Alrighty. Now, there's actually a chance that there just might not be any good free agents available. But we'll see. We'll see. And here we go. Who is available, man? There's a lot of good options out here. Now, for this, we would have to break up the Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, Clippers thing, which I'm okay with. De'Aaron Fox. All right, I think I know which 3 guys I want. Ooh, Oladipo would be great. Man, dude, we got some offers. Okay, Kawhi Leonard, gotta throw him a contract, because why wouldn't you? Paul George, gotta throw him a contract, because why wouldn't you? I think Paul George is actually, no, I mean, I'll take Kawhi Leonard, of course, but Jason Tatum's restricted, so that's probably not happening. Yeah, De'Aaron, also restricted. He's got 3 offers already. I'm going to throw him the offer, though. but I'm not really expecting it. So, wow. Oh, my God. Okay. Wow. Wow, dude. Man, dude. Kawhi Leonard teaming up with Karl Anthony Towns. I gotta literally, like, renounce rights on my entire team. But it's Kawhi Leonard, so I have to do that, right? I have to do that. He's the same price as Paul George, so that's, yeah. Okay, De'Aaron Fox match, that's fine. All right, so far, guys, we got Kawhi Leonard potentially coming to the Knicks to make them a great franchise with Karl Anthony Towns. See if we can get through this. So far, so good. And I think we now have Kawhi Leonard, guys. Can we actually, that'd be too crazy. We could also afford him. Oh my God, we could get Mike Conley on the team too. I really need a power forward. But Mike Conley, way better than Reggie Jackson. Actually, not way better, but I gotta throw him I'm gonna throw him like a 2-year deal. I'm gonna throw him that, and also to Bobby Portis. I would love to get Bobby Portis back on the team. Also a 2-year deal. Can I get both? I cannot get Bobby Portis. That is okay. Mike Conley's cool. Oh man. All right. So for the power forward spot, like I would take Kelly Olynyk. I might actually have to do some sort of trade here. I think Reggie Jackson, I might get him back just for trade, for like a trade piece, or I can even use him like off the bench though, would be fine. All right. Can I get both these guys? Yes, I can. There we go. Any other power forwards? Jones Jerebko, he's part of the team last year, so could still be a rotational piece. All right. Yeah, Bobby Portis, yeah, that's not going to happen now, unfortunately. But that's okay, guys. I absolutely love this team that we got going on here. With Trevor Ariza, I'm going to get him just for, like, a dude to have, you know. When the push comes to shove, Trevor Ariza can still give you some minutes, hopefully. But, yeah, that is what the team is going to be looking like. We got Kawhi Leonard. We got Karl Anthony Towns, Mike Conley. RJ Barrett's still on the team. Bench unit should be great. Let's go ahead and simulate to the beginning of the regular season. Okay, so this is the team as right now. I think it's pretty safe to say that, yeah, there's not really any big-time complaints about it. I guess, like, defensively, having Olynyk with Karl Anthony Towns, maybe not, like, the most desirable front court defensively, but I think it should probably be okay. Let's go to the trade finder, though, here, guys, and let's just see what we could get maybe for, you know what, we might actually want to keep Reggie Jackson, because the bench, not all that great. Now, we could see what we could get for Reggie, though, and then Olynyk would be off the bench, and that would be good. And plus, this leaves a spot for Zaire Wade to maybe be the backup point guard. So let's do this with a draft pick and just see what happens. You might get a decent enough power forward that would kind of strengthen our bench at least, or we could just get, like, there we go, like that right there is actually a nice trade. Zach Collins and Denzel Valentine. It gives us 2 rotational pieces instead of just 1. Let's see what else we got. Remember, we got Jetty Osman, Grant Williams, Serge Ibaka, Landry Shamet. That is a nice trade. That might be the move right there, guys. Okay, let's see what else we got, just to make sure nothing else really pops out at us. But I think that trade is probably our best bet. We get a nice championship veteran with Serge Ibaka, can play multiple positions. And we get Landry Shamet, who could be a great 3-point shooter. He's on a 1-year deal, so that's not, like, really cool. He might not re-sign, but I don't see why I wouldn't. Plus, he knows Kawhi Leonard, so maybe they're, like, best friends or something, so he would do this. Alrighty, let's go ahead and put Serge at power forward. He goes to an 82 overall, so he very well could be the starter of this team now. And that actually, I think, works out a lot better. I think that works out really nicely. And then we got Olynyk, Shamet, that guy, Zaire Wade for a 9-man rotation. That's it, guys. We have built probably, as far as I'm concerned, if you're a Knicks fan, the most perfect team out there. This team is beautiful. This team is absolutely beautiful in so many ways. 4-star pace and space system, guys. I am hyped for this season. Let's get it, baby. Yo, drop that like what I was saying, man. 1,000 likes. Come on, let's all do it, man. The Knicks have suffered long enough. And it's time to win them a championship in a video game. Let's go ahead and simulate the season and see what happens. Okay, so we are at the end of the regular season. 56 wins. That's about what I was expecting. I was hoping maybe like 58, 59, but 56. It's only a few under that, so not going to go ahead and rage about that one right there. We get a W, so 57 wins right there. Okay, Kyrie Irving, MVP on the Brooklyn Nets. 34 points, 5 rebounds, 8 assists per game. Cade Cunningham, Rookie of the Year. We got Ricky Rubio as a 6-man Kawhi Leonard defensive player. Absolutely beasts it up. And, yeah, I don't know who that is. Lucas. Sounds like the name of like a Jonas. I guess it wouldn't be a Jonas brother because the last name would be Jonas. But I don't know. It just sounds like a boy band name. I'm Luke. Never mind. Okay, All NBA first. All-NBA second. Kawhi Leonard. Where's Karl Towns? There we go. There we go, man. We got the two big signings of the video all up in there. We have the first seed in the Eastern Conference. Let's go with these players' stats and see how these guys actually played together, man. So we got Kawhi, 26 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists. Cat, 26 points, 12 rebounds, 4 assists. RJ, 21 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. Mike Conley, playing good basketball. Olynyk was fine. Serge Ibaka was cool. Landry Shaman, we got Zier Wade. Not exactly Dwayne Wade, but maybe someday. Probably not. I mean, that's a lot to live up to. Come on, man. Let him be his own person, guys. Here we go. First round, we got the Cleveland Cavaliers simulate round. We lost in the first round last year, so nothing's guaranteed. But I would hope being in the first seed in 57 wins and having Kawhi and Cat would be enough. I mean, it gets us the sweep at least. And the Bulls upset the Milwaukee Bucks. It's kind of an upset. I mean, it's a fourth against a fifth. But, yeah. All right. At least it's not Giannis. You don't got to go against Giannis. Simulate round here. And, oh, come on, guys. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on! 2-2, 3-2. Okay, there we go, man. Finished it up. Yo, I was about to say, we about to lose to damn Julius Randle on the Knicks. Would not have been a happy camper. Not a happy crispy. Okay, we got the Brooklyn Nets. They still got Durant. Kyrie Irving, who was MVP, just dropped 54 points. They don't have... Is Maxey a point guard? He's a shooting guard. This team low-key does not have another point guard. Kyrie is playing every single minute. No wonder he's getting MVP. Wow. Yeah, he's literally playing every minute of the game. That's like a cheat code. All right. Simulate round. Come on, guys. There we go. Come on. No! We cannot lose to Brooklyn! Fuck, please, Brooklyn, babe! Come on, man! I thought I had you, New York. I thought I had you, man. My goal to this video is win you guys a championship. Oh, my. That's a cheat code. 42 minutes. Oh my god, maybe... Yo, Mike Conley, what are you doing these days? You need to reevaluate if basketball is part of your future. You're hurting your legacy. Wow. I should have kept Reggie Jackson. Yeah, I'm at that point, Mike Conley, where I'm saying I should have kept Reggie Jackson. Oh, Taurean Prince. Bro, you think you're Tayshaun Prince with that T. 8 for 10 shooting. Disappointing, guys. I'm sorry, New York. What a disappointing, but at the same time, appropriate ending for a New York Knicks rebuild. I do hope things get better for you guys, though. I do think eventually they will, because, you know, things just kind of tend to balance themselves out eventually. We got the Grizzlies winning, at least. That's kind of cool. But I would prefer the Knicks in this video. Anyway, guys, hope you all enjoyed regardless. Like I said, Karl Towns to the Knicks. Is it going to happen? I would put my money on probably not. Could it happen? Well, let's just say it's not the craziest thing I've ever seen when it comes to the game of basketball.